Big U, the homie G Tone from Jungles. The brother, I don't know his name out of that lost his son. You know what I'm saying? And he got murdered over less than about an ounce of weed. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking and building about, our thinking about our community and positivity. And these motherfuckers is on the app talking about who don't fuck with each other. That shit is weird, bro. This shit got super weird.
Right. Exactly. Niggas ain't got nothing else to talk about. Just straight goofy shit, man.
Well,
Grown ass
we
men.
won. The battle's over. We crushed Loose Coochie Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Expose how he tried to set up Crazy Rick from Barson Paru, right? Barson, he said he didn't know Brazy Rick. I got to release video. Fuck a picture. You couldn't edit that video of them in the club. Video them at a show performance together, multiple accounts. And Crazy Rick used to live with him and Gigi, his real wife, right? So then we expose how he lied. Street TV exposed how he lied about FaceTime and Big U, implicating Big U in the murder of Nipsey Hussle. I know how that would feel, bro, to be accused of harming somebody that you consider your brother. Me and Booger Brim fall out about a lot of shit all the time. We two different people. But if somebody fuck with my little brother and speak up on my little brother, they gonna get handled as if me and my brother ain't got no issue. You understand what I'm saying? So and I'm quite sure that was the relationship with Big U and who he considered his little brother, Nipsey Hussle. But when was it cool to incriminate and implicate people in crimes, bro, publicly? Like that's not content, nigga. That's snitching, nigga. My paperwork upstairs. If I was a foul nigga and I kidnapped the bitch, I'd tell the motherfucker off the top. Yeah, the bitch took two birds from me, or the bitch tried to line me up, and I did what I did. Whoever got a problem can suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? This is just what it is. What it is, nigga. I'm in the
Right.
streets, and we live and do what we do as long as you can stand on it, my nigga. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That good exposing. Yeah, he did all this and that, but now we just read the top of the fucking the appeal paperwork, and it says I went to trial, lost to assault, but was acquitted of kidnapping and throwing a girl in the trunk because that never happened. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what was going on at that time, nigga. I got the homies breaking into my motherfucking mama house searching for murder weapons without a search warrant. Nigga, they wanted me off the streets. So of course they gonna trump the charges. Nigga, that bitch said I didn't even hit her, which I did after she put her hands on me. And you could argue about whether that was right or wrong, but I ain't gonna bow down and be pussy to no motherfucking body. 6'6", 260, 300 pounds, or a motherfucking female. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on me. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as the kidnapping and them to run with the police's narrative, which they trying to beef up the charges, you know what I'm saying? That I, I mean them the same niggas that believe that Big U made a statement when he didn't even waive his Miranda rights. So I guess believing and trusting in the police is kind of like goes with they whole little. At least they
Right.
consistent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they and,
Then
and I ain't and they don't never read no motherfucking paperwork because yes. And cause you and Henny, y'all reading paperwork from the little
right,
civil Rico or whatever. Y'all just reading paperwork.
right,
So he up in the room talking about it. But why you ain't reading the paperwork, going over the paperwork with your folks? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
right.
like, come on, man, how you gonna dispute paperwork, bro? Y'all just reading. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all being neutral, y'all just reading the motherfucking paperwork.
But
You
I
know what I'm
thought
saying?
that's what the exposers do. I thought they expose people, and what better way to expose people than to expose the paperwork, which you can't argue with. You
I
know.
think I think the reading paperwork is just kind of like too much brain work for some cats. You know what
Right.
I'm
Well,
saying?
first and foremost, we all are lay litigators, right? Like none of us passed the bar. So
Right,
the law has its own Black Laws dictionary because their jargon and words have different meanings than the actual words. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, say the word shall. Shall is binding. Like you can't get around it in a court of law. Most people ain't gonna understand that term, not from a
Right.
legal perspective. And
Right.
then on top of that, these niggas acting like they checking paperwork. Nigga, you niggas ain't been on no yards to check no paperwork. You don't even know what to look for, nigga. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Then the Crip
Exactly.
Cop, right? We exposed the Crip Cop, Christopher Love boys. You know what I'm saying? He had 2 sealed files. We kept doing research. One of them would stem from him, the feds picking him up while he's in a Big U's in the car with him. They coming back from his fake ass Mexico fights where he was paying niggas to take the hit, right, to build up his record and shit. And when they get to the border, nigga, like, get this nigga like he was Hannibal Lecter or something. Snatch him out the car. Big U gotta drive his Benz back to LA. He get the bail bondsman. This nigga, bro, he for 3 days they couldn't find this nigga. The bail bondsman, nobody. And then this nigga bounced back out. And niggas like, what happened? And he talking about, oh, it was a misdemeanor warrant. A misdemeanor? Man, if you don't stop playing, you know what I'm saying? So that was the other sealed file they got. The other one we gave it to him once we discovered that it was for possession of marijuana. But the other one is for trafficking marijuana. Why else would the feds get him unless he was trafficking across state lines or country lines? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why they came and got him up out of there. We exposed that shit. We brought Hot Kitty Cat to the app, and she exposed this nigga who say he just signed $1 million deal, is begging her for money to get something to eat, cash apps and shit. I don't know no millionaire need a nigga to cash app him 25. I mean, if you doing bad, the game is up and down, whether you driving trucks, selling dope, pimping, robbing, and you have your ups and downs with everything. So that's not an issue, but when you portray yourself publicly that you this, and then niggas see that you really ain't that. You say you from 6-0, but you couldn't even tell us who put you on. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So you lied about that. Then you lied and said that you ain't never had a fight with Big U, and then Big U exposed it, brought us on. We bring him on. He exposed that y'all got in the gloves. He boo bopped you in the gloves, and then ended up putting you in some kind of lock. Took the gloves off, nigga. And so now we know you ain't even cut like that, even if you not a gang member or is a gang member. He's gone. Rico the Rat Rose, we exposed his rat ass. Nigga, we didn't need paperwork to expose him. This nigga in the dark like a black Alfred Hitchcock. Maybe the nigga think he Biggie Small. What do you say? It's the rap Alfred Hitchcock, drop top notch. Player hating go stop. This nigga in the dark, nigga on live publicly incriminating Big U in the murder of Fats, both the Fats. Nigga, what we don't need no paperwork. Nigga, you talking about and Fats came out of the spot. This is after Big U had all that weed. Weed is legal in California. And he used that to cut back into him. And he offered him a deal he couldn't refuse. And now he tell him come outside and pick up the stuff. He called him. Right? Like the police wouldn't have checked the records of his phone log, right? But he still lies snitching. Oh, so he came out with his corduroy house shoes. He looked, hey, I don't see you. I'm around the corner. Come to the corner. So he goes to the corner with his house shoes on belly. And then you hear the shots. You know what I'm saying? And then the car pull off and the camera sees the last car. And it was Big U's car. You know,
Right.
nigga, we don't need no motherfucking paperwork to know you
Paperwork.
trying
Right.
to get an investigation going. Not
Right.
that we believe the murder shit, but what if Big U was trying to knock down Whack? Or what if Big U was still moving work OT? Nigga,
Right.
you get an investigation started so he already caught before he gets started. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So you's a fucking rat. He got exposed. Then I exposed that the homie Ken Deuce, little Ken Capone from Six Dukes, knocked blood ass out in the Slauson swap meet and he pissed on himself. Dead homies, nigga.
What?
Niggas know what the fuck them brims do, nigga. And he got picked up.
Hey yo,
It was a
how
rumble,
you
right?
cool with a nigga that did that to your brother in jail, old nigga?
All right, so tell me what he did to my brother
You,
in jail. Let's hear
you,
this. We gonna
you,
give
you,
you a voice.
you,
Let in.
yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
No, no, answer the question. Or are you going back to the
Ain't,
goo? What
ain't,
did he do to my
don't
brother in jail?
don't brims and 60s got beef. So
Well,
why the
right now,
fuck,
well,
so
right
why the
now
fuck
it's a
is you
big
fucking with a nigga
ceasefire.
that's your op?
Hey, right now it's a big ceasefire all throughout LA for most sets. But anyway, fuck all of that. Go back to the thing and stop deflecting. What did Big U do to my brother? Let me hear this.
Hey, Duse, Wack in that room. Wack had started off that room by saying that that's what Gotti got that from.
Well, he could run over here and run them narratives, but when the nigga tell him to speak on it, see, I learned a long time from my G homies. Hey, little nigga, don't speak up on shit you don't know about. See, you niggas never came from structure. A lot of you niggas is rebellious to structure. And because you niggas ain't never stood on nothing. You niggas got no organizational skills. You understand what I'm saying? And that's exactly what the fucking FBI and COINTELPRO wanted when they started COINTELPRO. They wanted to knock off the head so the body fall. You niggas is supporting the whole mission of the fucking FBI, wittingly or unwittingly. This shit
But
is crazy.
how could he question you when some Mexicans made him pee on himself?
Man, boy, they was El Salvadorians, some MS-13s, patted his pockets, had their hands in his back pockets. Then, what make it worse than that, he was trying to run the paperwork that Wack was a rat and his brother got killed by Leroy Smith and he ain't did all the narratives we did. He was trying to follow up and run our content. So he says that it was Wack 100 and Corey King that lined him up with a bitch and the nigga punched on the nigga, socked him out, and then made him on camera. Then made him apologize. The same way he apologized to the homie from New York, we ain't gonna say no name, who he posted a picture of the nigga's son, and the nigga had niggas outside it. Look out your window. You see them two niggas? Nigga, you gonna apologize to my son? First he asked his son, what you want me to do? And he said if he apologized, just leave it alone. He's a pussy. You know what I'm saying? And the bitch ass nigga publicly apologized then. Oh, apology tour, nigga. This nigga just like who always apologizing online? You know, you playing these clown games, you gonna win clown prizes, nigga. Stupid games, you get stupid prizes. So let me get back to the Rainbow Rat crew, right? COINTEL Pro and the COINTEL Crips, CS2 Back, Porky the Pig, Pyroos, aka Wack100, aka CS2 Back, and his COINTEL Crips, right? So we exposed Rise, one of my boys from 60s. I talked to the homie Ken Dukes, and he told me the story, but he didn't want to come on here and flame the nigga Rico the Rad because when they after that shit happened, they went to YA and some essays tried to kill the homie while he was in the sleep, right? Attacked him with a weapon, and Rise and the Crips stood up for him. And then Rise also turned Muslim, the homie a Muslim. So shout out to the homie Ken Deuce. But I was like, well, I can't verify that, this and this and that. I talked to one of my guys from 6-0, and he said, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, what you mean? He said, that story you told, I was there. I said, so did it really happen? He said, on 6-0 Crip, I'm the one that picked him up, homie. The nigga was laid in a puddle of piss, knocked out in the middle of the Slauson swap meet. The irony is, a couple of days ago, Rico the Rat Rose goes to the Slauson swap meet, the scene of the crime, right? And talk about I'm up here, big useless. I'm up here. So I guess he thought he could redeem himself. He's still having nightmares about how the Brim nigga did his bitch ass in the Slauson. You know what I'm saying? With all that tough, use a small nigga. Nigga, you know what issues you dealing with. And Big U wasn't finna stand on that foul shit you did, nigga. He didn't have no issue with you, but he wasn't finna condone your fuckery. Nigga, you's a creep, a snake. Snake your own fucking godson, Lil Dominique, nigga. Fuck, I'ma do that for. So he know why he ain't been in the 60s. Why you going to the brims talking about Big Useless? Come over here. You know where Big U at. Niggas don't want them issues. But niggas don't talk about that, right? Nigga really need that. Nigga, the police can't stop you from getting that, nigga. You gonna do what you do, nigga, and live with whatever the consequences come with it. But he afraid of them consequences. Then we lose Coochie, the Crip Cop. Oh, Crackhead Eddie. Crackhead Eddie came on here after they recorded him talking about, oh yeah, you can't believe the police. He didn't and he didn't tell us that the paperwork he got is a joint appeal. If I'm snitching on Q, right? And why the fuck is the courts why would they allow me and Q to be on a joint appeal if I'm snitching on Q? That's a conflict of interest. He's trying to put everything on me. Niggas don't even know, not one person besides me have ever even brought that fact up. They don't want that. They want to run with whatever narrative they want to run with. You know what I'm saying? Oh, who else? That was pretty much it. Crackhead Eddie brother, you know what I'm saying? With that transsexual fucking a motherfucking homosexual in the cell with the covers up, he getting so wild with it. The little sheet that we use to cover from the bathrooms when your celly use the bathroom so you ain't gotta see him shitting and pissing so he can have privacy while he do that. He done kicked that whole sheet down, digging all up in his transmission. Nigga, the female correctional officer done caught this nigga fucking another man. Oh, you know I wouldn't have did that if I knew you was walking. At count time, she pushed the alarm on his ass, he get written up for it. And then he talking about he got the paperwork. He done bamboozled Semen Time Exotics up out of, I think it was 1,200 or 15, some shit. Oh, I need the money so I could get the lawyer to get the paperwork. Bamboozled the nigga. And it got so bad to where they get mad at the Crip Cop for bringing Eddie Boy when Eddie Boy, after a year, ain't produced no paperwork other than what we had from the beginning. CS2 Back and Luce Coochie both said that shit don't stand. That shit you got, bro. We can't believe the police. Y'all believe them niggas on anything else, but y'all don't believe that. You niggas believe what the fuck you want to believe, so I'm done convincing you niggas. But we expose the exposers. We ain't seen them exposing no paperwork, especially on this side, right? Read no paperwork, none of that shit. What happened? Nigga, they lost, nigga. I was supposed to do the room last night. I was gonna flame these clown ass niggas up and really let them know I've been doing my documentary. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna get audio and clips to add to the March Madness docu-series, which highlights mental health. And I talked to TD. Shout out to TD. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, I don't know if you paying attention or not, but you won, bro. Y'all whole team served them niggas so bad, they ain't got no content. Them niggas used to say they don't want to talk about y'all nobodies, and now every other day, they got a couple of y'all name in their motherfucking mouth. Y'all are the topic. It's niggas that know what happened, niggas that think they know what happened, and motherfuckers like us that make shit happen, nigga. They get it. They ain't got no ties. Them niggas ain't got no reputations that's standing in the community for putting in work, for doing positivity, for nothing. Nothing. And they wake up with my dick in their mouth, Big U dick in their mouth, talking about, Wack was right. Big U don't fuck with Duse Ms no more. Big U is Damu Keyway Conversations, nigga. He's a part, as much a part as Yael is, as much a part as G-Back is, as much a part of D Slim and everybody else who been supporting on this. But even more than that, fuck, if the business stopped today, what y'all don't understand is that me and Big U both have the same objective within our community. Changing the narrative so these kids will have a better chance to succeed and don't miss out on what make the mistakes that we made. So if we wasn't cool, we could still work together for these kids. But the crazy shit is, me and him, our bond go even deeper than that. The trauma within growing up within our communities that I deal with as a child. The same psychological traumas that Pop LQ dealt with as a child. This is what we talking about. How can we fix this in our community? How can we get our sisters to start respecting us so that they not bringing more harm to our children's life? What way can we get this message that we talking about today out to our communities now that we trying to do this? Remember, I started Active Chucks in 1998. Red Chuck, Blue Chuck, with a vision. When Nipsey died, Big U called a peace treaty in LA for anybody who wanted to pay respect to one of our own, South Central legendary, Nipsey Hussle the Great, Hoovers, Inglewood families, Fruittown Brims, Van Ness Gangsters, Eight Trey Gangsters, rest in peace to Lil Soda. The same shit, consistent. But these niggas got us on their mind. I guess niggas doing calisthenics in these niggas cerebral cells, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then they had Statisha 280, a nigga from Jersey that we can't even verify if he really is what he claimed to be. A weirdo that I had to shut down and close off his voice. You over here sucking off Wack 100. I don't give a fuck if I'm up with you, okay, cool. Me and you ain't seeing eye to eye, that's cool. But to go get on your knees, you know what I'm saying, and support a rat that you then disrespected you, threatened to have you lined up. Well, maybe that was it. Just like your bitch ass dodged that fade from God, nigga. Nigga drove thousands of miles 2 weeks after telling you I'll be up there in 2 weeks. When I get up there, pop outside and you gotta see me. Got to your hood, fuck just your city. 280 zone. Where you at? I'm in a 280 zone in Jersey. Nigga, come see me. Y'all wanna see the receipts? Man, I'm not coming out to fight you. Nah, you bitch ass nigga. If that's what you wanted to do from the beginning, that was cool. But you was threatening me. You called him a rat. You did all of this shit. You done called out 500 niggas on Clubhouse. You ain't took one fade, you bust ass nigga. So now a nigga traveled thousands of miles and your hook ass ain't even gonna pop out when the nigga tell you he in your hood. Then God so bold, he said, I only be here for 2 hours. Then I'm gonna be over here. If it's better to meet me at that time, you can meet me there. After that, I'm going to Brooklyn, and here's the address to that. Busters, clout chasing ass niggas. He lost. He really need to go find himself, cause I don't swing on that side of the fence, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You need to find your sexuality. Come out already. Pink flag wearing ass, transex, weird ass, bouncing on another man bed ass nigga, bro. Shit is weird. But yeah, man, TD said that we winning, and I need to stop running content on that bitch ass nigga. The real niggas in the streets, Ben Ran makes, Ben know what's going on, and the niggas know these niggas is working. And he was right. And here these niggas go. Got our name in their mouth. Not the niggas that don't matter. Not the niggas that was nobodies. Nah, nigga, you the nobody. You's the mystery with no history, nigga. Nigga G Mac and the homies for Pacoima know you as Lil Cash. Ain't no motherfucking C blank whack for no motherfucking Pacoima Power Room. You was Little Cash. Went to YA, created a whole new persona, came out, moved to Lancaster, Palmdale, which is cool. I get it. Married your wife, did your family thing, truck driving. So when was all the activities, nigga? You wasn't on the streets to get it. Went in the streets how you supposed to get it when you was supposed to get it, nigga. So when it come to gangster shit, you's a mystery with no history. The only history is some shit where gangster shit happened that we know about is you rolling it up from Soledad. When the homies gave you that burner and told you to handle your business with the nigga you was running your mouth to. And you just happen chance the police see you and say, fuck slobs, a correctional officer. You out of nobody, out of everybody, gonna disrespect the blood. And you got off on him and went to the hole. Well, let us see your paperwork, nigga, because they definitely gonna charge you when you put your motherfucking hands on the CO, nigga. I can show my paperwork right now for a 3-count indictment. 9 years after I was in federal prison for assault on federal correctional officers, nigga. I PTR. So how you get into it with the police and took off on the police, and after, when you supposed to be handling your business, you got an issue on the yard, and you ain't got recharging no extra time for putting your hands on the police. Nigga, you rolled it up, nigga. Buster. You put a PC move, nigga. Same shit you do every day on the internet with a bunch of niggas that you ain't really trying to see. The only other gangster shit we heard was that happened with you was J Rock. J Rock knocked me out in the dressing room, blood. You said it. J Rock knocked you out in the dressing room, blood. Then you come on here and play on these dumbass niggas' intelligence and say, well, where's the video recording? I think that would be illegal to record somebody in a dressing room with a camera. You know that, like I know that. But these dumbass niggas can't think past go. Slow as molasses. Green as a pool table, twice as square. So they run with the narrative and believe your dumb ass. Then TD catch your ass at the Novo. You been online talking about his motherfucking family. And that's one of the only ways to piss TD off. He about his family. And he caught your bitch ass walking with Kanye West and Kanye West bodyguard with the tall nigga with the Pendleton on, Nigga, he didn't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Got cracking. Slapped you, fired on your bitch ass. The tall nigga Flash, we gonna call the tall nigga Flash Gordon, not to incriminate nobody. Flash, as if he was really holding, but he was on a pump fake, nigga, a Statue of Liberty play, nigga. But it was enough time for you to break, nigga. Jackie Joyner, Hussein Bolt about that motherfucker. They chasing you around your motherfucking event. Nigga, you done crowd dived off the fucking stage at your event in front of Kanye West. I guarantee you Kanye know you a pussy. I guarantee you OT Genesis know you a pussy. Nigga, it was a lot of niggas there that seen your bitch ass get treated like the hoe you is. But it's not on camera, run the same play. Well, where's the camera? The parking lot. Tiny Charles told you that was two different situations. Nigga, this happened on the stage inside the Game and Kanye West show. He's walking with Corrupt, so Corrupt could go do his performance, seen your bitch ass and got bracket. I don't know no power rules that let Crips put their hands on him without responding. You get rolled off the yard for that. You get a black eye, nigga. Oh, it was another shit. He did get into a fight and took off on the nigga that and then the nigga Dofine him later on, acted like it was cool, and then Dofine him over there in the 60s. Non-squabbling having ass. Look at this little fat stubby ass nigga with alligator arms. Now wonder you been ducking all these fades, nigga. This nigga can't even throw a jab, nigga. His jabs don't look like hooks. Then he carrying that grandma booty on his back, like somebody grandma. Nigga disproportionately built, looking like Larry Home, flabby and sick ass nigga. But he be bluffing you niggas. He been marked out. Whack. Why you didn't show up to the motherfucking Paru Peace Walk? Of course, the big topic was the Fruittown treetop. Shout out to the fruit trees. They ceased fire, but you had cedar blocks there. You had a couple moms and a couple Ludices there. And I hope them brothers worked that out. You know what I'm saying? It's still work in progress. Rome wasn't built in one day. Nigga, you had homies from Waterfront Paru up there. H2O, Barson, Westside Bounty Hunters. You know what I'm saying? Slumlord Village, the rapper from the jungles. Real niggas that's in the street that pop out, show their face. They still in good standing and want to show that they support the direction that Compton on the Paru side and the Damus was trying to push moving forward. I guess he don't support that. What charitable acts have he done in his community? What charitable acts have he done for his community in Pacoima? Zero. You done robbed the game out of everything he got, treating him like a hoe. Top 10 West Coast lyricists of all times. Now this nigga's like a C or D list artist. Fucked up his career. Blueface. Nigga, you ain't giving him proper guidance. He finna get himself hurt. This nigga pulled up in the set. He lucky the homies had already left. They had waited 2 hours because Soulja Boy was supposed to get the fade, but bust ass Soulja Boy bitch ass was supposed to pull up. He didn't pull up. Nigga, what kind of guidance is you giving that nigga? Nigga, you supposed to protect the bag. Nigga asked that nigga, oh, you under a 360 deal? Nigga said, oh, I don't know what kind of deal I'm under. You gotta ask Wack. Wack100? The nigga that has no respect from the niggas in the parks and the garages that hang out in the parks and the garages, the Bloods and the Crips. And if he do get tolerated by a couple Bloods and Crips, they compromise. Them niggas prostitutes selling themselves for some crumbs. Hoe ass niggas. But not even them could get you in Gonzales, you bitch ass nigga. That's why you wasn't at the peace rally. Wasn't no motherfucking hood day. See, what all this fake shit ended up doing to Los Angeles, man, it made being a real one, a solid individual, an upstanding individual in your community that's loved, that's appreciated the sacrifices that you made over the years. It's way more fuck niggas than it is real niggas. And that's good. Because when it's a drought in the set with work, the price and value of the work goes up. Nigga, yesterday's prices is not today's prices, nigga. We winning, nigga. Let's go. Anybody? I guess not.
Hey, Deuce, back to what you were saying about him not getting it, being put on in the doing his dirt in the streets. He did an interview last night. He was trying to explain how he got the name Wack. But I also had heard G-Mac say he was known as Lil Cash. But it was an interview full of lies and a bunch of other bullshit. But when you just basically confirm and verify what G-Mac had said previously about him naming his own self Wack and not being called Lil Cash.
No, well, he said he earned his name. First of all, the clown ass podcaster missed his opportunity to go viral because we was feeding him every question he should have asked to get that nigga to run off. We trolled so much that Wack ended up running off anyway. But how you a podcast that says no lies TV or no lies, tell no lies, whatever the fuck this shit
No
was.
lies. Don't tell no lies.
Right. But nigga, you ain't even trying to delve into whether or not he's telling the truth. You're afraid to ask the questions that people want to hear. Because under that environment, caught off guard, he would have fumbled the ball. But back to your question about him not getting earned. He said he earned the name C blank Wack, which is Crip Killer Wack. But he was in jail and he said he earned that in jail. Well, let me see the paperwork from the Crip that you killed in jail. Because in my hood, if I tell you I'm C blank Eminem, I guarantee you, nigga, it's about 20, 25 niggas who had to earn that name. That's gonna be like, nigga, I need to see that. Not with no fade, nigga, field trips. That's the only way you can earn that type of name, bro. He ain't earned that. He's a clown. He reinvented himself. Nigga Gusto. Nigga CB4. So what you want to be me for? But I got some questions for CS2 back, man. AKA Wack100. Oh, pull up Makita. I just seen you. My bad. Give her a bean when she get on stage, please. So let me show y'all this real quick. Couple questions for this clown, right? So, Wack100. Why did Greg Caden try to hide your name and Stutterbox's name in the Unsolved movie when Reggie Wright Jr., Teresa Swan, and these other informants, which would be 270 informants, right? Those that are willing to testify or being forced to testify, right? They let all of them names be known, even Reggie Wright, and we all know he admit what he did to the mayor and that he drove Tanisha Swan to the DEA office on Temple Street to go talk to the police where she incriminated Suge Knight, said that Suge on a visit where she playing like she's with the lawyer team, told her he wanted her to take the money to Poochie to knock down Biggie Smalls, the notorious B.I.G., right? Obviously, Reggie Wright, CS2 back came up with that. That's why he was dealing with Greg Caden and Darren, what's the other cop name? Dupree, right? Why did he try to hide your name and Stutterbox's name in the Unsolved movie, but reveal Reggie, Teresa Swan, and everybody else's name? Why? And why is you talking to the lead detectives in the Tupac and Biggie murder investigation at FBI headquarters on the 64th floor? Why? And also, what relationship did you and Caden and Dupree have to make an ex-cop, Reggie Wright Jr., suspicious that you were a confidential source for them? So much so that Reggie Wright Jr. told me, and it's on YouTube, we got the audio, that he went and asked both of those officers, was you working for them as a confidential source? Those were my friends. They denied it. Well, that's not what you said. You said that it was in the paperwork initially, right? That they changed. Why you got suspicious that Wack was working with him was because in Greg Caden paperwork they had changed his name, but you don't remember what they changed his name to in the paperwork. Then you call back once you realize you said too much and try to say no, they changed the name in the movie. So we gonna go by the movie. You never told us that, but the reason you got suspicious is because you know he was talking to and meeting with them regularly every month. Wack100 was checking in with his handler, Darren Dupree, monthly. So what kind of relationship did you and Dupree have, Wack? Then, what's up with your new Rico? Somebody mute up. So, then, let me ask you this. Bear with me. What's up with that new Rico? Why you ain't talking about your legal issues? Federal Rico, due to you and Ray J recruiting hackers called The Glitch. Some up off a Clubhouse. Sleepless in LA room, all of the documents. So, why you ain't talking about that? Your second Rico that we know about. Why we only can talk about what we've seen and read the paperwork on? And then why did you claim that you had nothing to do with the first Rico we came on, the one with Raytronics? You didn't know nothing about it. Deflected saying that's something with Ray J and a videographer that you had a fucking smart worker, right? Which is the mental health uh uh people that work with the police for crisis situations. And dirty police allegedly beat him up, try to say he's 5150 and force him on drug on psych meds, right? Because he's trying to fight for the 1% in the Raytronics that he was promised when they first started. How are you gonna say you didn't know nothing about it when in the deposition you have an attorney responding on your behalf in the deposition to the questions that Mildred, or however you pronounce his name, Jared Mildred or Mildred or whatever his name is, the questions that he posed. You say this dude 5150, but he wrote all of these pages and filed all of these documents in pro se, which means he doesn't have an attorney representing him. He represents himself. That don't sound crazy to me. That don't sound 5150 to me. Threaten that man. He got the clips and evidence. He got the clips. Why you ain't talking about that? Why them dick sucking niggas over there that live their life like bitches to a buster? Why them niggas ain't got the courage to ask you these kind of questions? Let me ask you another question. Why did you say that you saved Shaq and 7 Main Street Crips? Then when niggas get on you about the CS2 back paperwork, you later claim that you had nothing to do with the case. Your name is nowhere in the paperwork. And you thought that because it said back. But it also says the Wack boy. And it also says when I talk to Wack. We could go over that right now. But before we do that, how could you do that though? You can't have it both ways. You just like these devils speaking with a forked tongue. And then what would you do if Duse Ms, Active Chuck's Entertainment, and Thug Torious G's Publishing took the song that you made, your intellectual property, right? Blueface featuring Cardi B, Tatiana, a hit record, and claim that I own the copyright. Take that down. I own the copyright. That's fucking with your money. I'm quite sure you, Universal, and Cash Money will be filing what's called a copyright infringement claim. So I served you a $5 million demand because the video I created, I paid Imam from Death of the Cloud Chasers was DOTCC down since Cheeseburger Chuck got punked and bullied about his own company, bamboozled about his own company. And then why is you always trying to leech off of other people's work, nigga? On Pacoima Paru, you trying to leech off the reputations and work that real Parus put in. Real Pacoima Parus put in. Nigga, you ain't did that. But what would you do? You be filing a lawsuit. So as soon as I filed my copyright infringement claim, demanding $5 million in compensation because you claimed that the video I made exposing you as CS2 back that did 3 million views in 4 days. Viral, nigga. 3 million views in 4 days was your video. You own the copyright to it. You dumbass nigga. Same way you work Cheeseburger Chuck, dick sucking ass out his company because he didn't trademark it. Why haven't you trademarked Wack100? Why haven't you trademarked 100 ENT? Or should I say 100 EBT? You trademarked Oscar Mayer Mafia, but you didn't trademark your own fucking name, you dumbass nigga. Pat Riley taught that game in the 80s with 3 people. But you claim you're this big businessman and executive and smart. You smart in some ways and dumb in a million other ways. But let me tell you something. I studied the Digital Millennial Copyright Act. While I was in prison, I filed a copyright infringement claim against YouTube, Amazon, SoundCloud, and 50 other defendants. And I prevailed. They settled out. I understand the importance of copyright. You came in the game and probably had record labels that did all of those type of things for you. So you didn't understand the process of releasing independent music. You didn't understand the process of trademarking somebody else's shit to use trademarking your shit, but you had the intent to leech up off of like a cancer. The Oscar Mayer Mafia and trademark his shit and your shit ain't. You could have claimed that you own percentage of it because you trademarked the name. But your dumb ass didn't do that. I copyrighted that video January 27th, 2024, the day that World Star Hip Hop published it. And you claimed that was your work. So the same way you would have did me if I took Tatiana down, featuring Cardi B, the remix, and said that it was mine, that y'all would have sued me. Nigga, now I'm suing your bitch ass. This is business, dummy. I'm a hashtag thinker, nigga. And you call me a rat. Oh, that just telling you he's a snitch. That's what that's telling you. I'm a snitch because I don't want some motherfucking mountaineers or no other nigga on this planet eating up off of my plate unless I'm compensated for it. Well, he has to prove the $5 million in damages. Don't you understand that if I create or invent anything, that I set the price of the product? Nipsey Hussle set the price of the Crenshaw album at $100. You can't tell a nigga what he could sell his intellectual property for, dummy. On top of that, this is the exact same thing that 40 Glock got 300 and some $1,000 out your ass for. Nigga, I'm thinking that 40 Glock was saying, oh, that nigga beat me up and that's why I'm suing. No, he was smart enough to trademark his name
He was smart enough to have his business right. So when you release a video utilizing what's called the display rights, that's part of the copyright. Displaying his image. Your dumbass is making money off of his image, so he's entitled with a secure, equitable interest in it to get paid. That's why he sued your dumbass. So let me tell you something that's you dumbass nigga. You don't understand that direct copyright infringement, when it's a repeat offender, qualifies for actual damages or statutory damages, which starts about $150,000 per publication. And then you got what's also called punitive damages. And that's to punish the infringer from doing this in the future. And because you've already shown the history of this with 40 Glock, because you already shown the history of this by trademarking the Oscar Mayer Mafia, nigga, your ass is finna pay $5 million. I settle out for about 2.5 right now. But if you go to trial, your bitch ass finna pay that 5 or more. Because there's not a jury of my peers in America that's gonna hear what the fuck you did, how you been continuously not respecting the rights of creatives and those their intellectual property, and not make your bitch ass pay the price so that you never do it again. But go look into the Title 17 USC. It's also a possibility you go to jail because you directly lied, claiming that that intellectual property was yours. That's why your dumb ass better talk to your handler, talk to your motherfucking FBI people, and get that money and settle out. Because once we do it and you bring the claim, oh, he said I wasn't a rat, now we going to get all of the discovery from the Keefe D case, the Tupac and Biggie theories. Everybody interviewed, including your dumb ass, when you went on the 64th floor. See, a dumbass rat nigga like you don't understand how that works. You say you went to go get your files. Then you say you don't remember what you went to the FBI headquarters to talk to the police about, or what you went there for. But you remember whatever it was, you had to bring your attorney. So when you get up in there, they're going to read you your rights, your Miranda rights, the right to remain silent. You're going to have to waive that. While they're reading you your Miranda rights, they're going to be recorded. And you waived your Miranda rights and agreed to talk to the FBI task force, which included multiple agencies, DEA, FBI, sheriffs, LAPD 77 Division. And they recorded everything that happened in there. Dummy. You had to sign something with your attorney there to talk to him. We know they was questioning you because you said that they asked you, did you know Stutterbox? Why are you at FBI headquarters talking to the FBI and answering questions about anybody else? Why? Why do they feel comfortable asking you about anybody else unless you agree to cooperate? Cooperate with the FBI task force. So Oscar Mayer Mafia, which one of you pussy niggas gonna grow some balls and ask him, have you ever met with Poochie? Which one of you niggas is gonna ask him, was you ever on paycheck with Death Row? And when he tell you no, because he wasn't, well, what did you do there? Oh, I hang around if we have a event or something. Reggie Ryder throw us a couple hundred or a stack or something, some change to go as the entourage. I hang around the office, people come in, I pat them down. Like he said, he patted down Del Dog when Del Dog came to meet Stutterbox. Let open the door. You was a doorman. You was a gopher, nigga, for sure. A gopher. Which ain't nothing wrong with being a gopher. You got to start somewhere. Diddy was a gopher, and he ended up becoming a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy with all of the weird shit that he got going on now. But just an example. That ain't nothing wrong with that. Those is the $1 million questions. You clout chasing dumbass niggas is so scared and such dick suckers, y'all afraid to ask them. Nigga, your fucking bitches gotta look at you niggas like straight hoes. Why are you riding? Why are you getting involved with that? That nigga, is he looking out for you? Is he trying? He said he's going to give me a job at the diaper factory in the Congo. Nigga, we ain't moving to the Congo to work in no diaper factory for this bitch ass nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? What kind of spell you under? This nigga like a coat-like figure over there. Niggas is in a fucking coat. Nigga, get your own. Nigga, stand on your own. If a nigga you got something to bring to the table, and the nigga got resources to help you bring that to the table for a percentage or half or whatever y'all negotiate, that's business. Nigga, not one nigga in 3 years since I've been on Clubhouse that fuck with that nigga over there have he put on. Look at them dusty ass nigga. Cuban Rob too. Dusty ass nigga. You don't even got custody to even get to go see your fucking kids, nigga. Nigga ain't left you because you go to fucking Dubai with this nigga ready to crash out for this nigga. And your bitch ass come back and he ain't even giving you enough to pay your fucking rent, nigga. Your wife and kids left you. Wait, they kicked him out because they like, why are you doing this for this nigga? He kicked his wife and kids out in the night. Bum ass niggas. And this is a nigga that's ready to crash for him. Nigga, so what you think? How you think he gonna look out for your dumb ass? Somebody he just met that he know is just trying to use him because you ain't bringing nothing to the table. Nigga, you gonna get treated even worse. A big donut, nigga. That's what you gonna get from that nigga.
With a cup of milk.
He ain't even gonna give him a cup of milk, bro.
He gonna give him a Wack100 shirt.
Wack100 t-shirt.
Hey, dudes, they did ask that question in truck room earlier. Somebody asked him
Which question?
about Poochie. He said no, he never met Poochie in his life.
Yeah, of course he gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry about it. I already interviewed Suge. We just ain't putting it out. But we will. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Scandalous Los Angeles TV, nigga. Y'all know I don't know how to record, right? So I get one of the YouTubers that we work with to do all of my recording. And we had that. I don't know how long now. Yeah, you remember when I told you we was on with Suge? Was you on the call?
I was on there for a minute. I was at work.
That was about 45 minutes because he called back
Yeah,
every 15 minutes for about 3-4 times. So at least 45 minutes to an hour.
that was a real good conversation, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Real good conversation.
Why he can't get Suge on the why he can't get none of these big celebrities on the phone if he really that nigga on the West Coast? Because all them niggas found out it was no fucking round table with Crips and Bloods in LA. That if you want to do something with a blood artist like Chris Brown, you gotta go through back. Nigga, Chris Brown don't even like that bitch ass nigga. Nigga, he don't do business with that nigga.
Let him tell you he got Chris Brown in his pocket.
Man, then why he ain't interviewed Chris? I got a better chance of getting Chris on here than that nigga.
On the dead homies you do. That's why I be like, nigga. Like, but Deuce, you got you saying it, but they not understanding. They can't articulate it because they, we come from a gang culture, bro. So what we stood on and the way we was like trained to go, we was TTG, we was trained to go to do what we do. So our mindsets is like, nigga, we gonna tap in with real niggas, regular niggas, because we know how to do that. He don't know how to do that. He ain't never been one of them type of niggas. So it's not that real energy not gonna be reciprocated. He ain't that type of nigga. And these niggas on the app, these niggas that be in these rooms listening and going off of what somebody's saying and going off the fake internet shit, them the type of goofies that keep setting the tone for niggas like CS2 back. Because they don't do no questioning, because they ain't got no mind for themselves. So they just gonna believe that shit and be like, oh yeah, this happened? Oh, it had to be real. It's on the internet. No, goofy ass nigga, dumb ass bitch.
Hey,
It ain't real.
I just seen your boy in the chat, TD, right? He said, "Who said we don't fuck with you? Pull up and find out."
Man, TD, no. TD, that's big bro. Niggas that took me to the sick. Man, come on, man, listen. Treated me like a bro. Treated me like a, you know what I'm saying? He can't get that treatment. He
Bro,
can't never get that treatment. I pull up in the West Side, I get stupid love for them Nellis in the West. He can't get that
he
treatment.
definitely ain't going to the Nelly or the West Side. He definitely ain't doing that. Well, if he got like a 50-man escort with the right people, he got to pay a couple right people, and then he'll,
With the
But
right handlers.
but I don't think I don't think he could even pull that one off at this point. But yeah, bro, nasty work. I'm the nigga in witness protection, right? Last time he said that, I was on in the AG in the '60s, nigga, at Big U's, and then with Pop LQ, this nigga Yael and my pops.
Man,
Then we pulled
he was
up
in the
from
metaverse. That wasn't real. He was in the metaverse, Deuce. That was the metaverse with the NFT of Deuce M's getting knocked out in the motherfucking jail. It was all fake, bro. That wasn't real, bro. These dumb internet goofies believe anything they ain't got no mind for themselves, bro. That's why they can
That's
no.
sad, really though,
And
because
I'm not trying to pop it,
our communities they talk so much about the gang members, so negatively and all they do is kill themselves. Well, you do understand that the gang banging in the '70s, '80s, '90s, the bloody '80s and the '90s and early 2000s, like we went from having more Crip and blood deaths from gang violence, not dope dealers, gang violence, than both for the military soldiers dead in Afghanistan and dead in Iraq put together. And that's nothing to brag on. It's sad. And you could constantly see the same people that they call grid, that they call interventionists, that they say is the police, working to do that. Y'all think the police want to stop the violence, you square ass nigga? That's job
no.
security for them, nigga. That money that comes from City Hall, nigga, not the police station. It comes from LA City Hall. Politicians who want to get elected. That comes out of the budget from the police. Nigga, they lose money.
When
Nigga,
crimes
they're
are not
against
committed.
that. Yeah. These niggas is dumb, bro.
That's why
And I'm
CS2
not a
back.
fucking grid worker. I wish I could get a job with the motherfucking grid, nigga. That's guaranteed $4, 5, 6, $7,000 a month, nigga.
But
Nigga, because
Deuce,
you on the front line where shit happened. One of the interventionist workers, I think he was Unity 1 or Unity 2, seen some dudes doing graffiti in his community. And he tried to stop them and they unalived him. Unalived him. Nigga, you think that a snitch, a nigga that's working with the police is gonna be comfortable or not unalive if it found out that he was working? And we told them niggas bring us one nigga from the grid one nigga in jail that got the paperwork that a nigga from the grid snitched on him or got him in prison. They paid $2,000 for a fake RVR to try to smut me out. How much you think they would have paid to bring somebody on here to say that the grid niggas put them in jail? And it could have happened. I ain't heard about it. But if it did happen, nigga, I could go to every one of their hoods and name 2, 3 different niggas who over the years was what we found out was ratting. But they can't bring out one nigga from the grid program or an intervention worker that they can say put somebody in jail. That's not what they out there to do. Intervention means to stop before it happened. Damn, the homie just got shot. Hey, y'all, they saying it was y'all homies, bro. Look, me and you cool, bro. We don't need to lose no more homies. Nigga, hey, Duse Ms, I'm gonna holler at the homies. We gonna try to rectify this shit. Nigga, put out fires before they start. You niggas praise firefighters. You bitch ass niggas praise the police. And they don't stop nothing. They come after the violence didn't happen. They don't give a fuck about our community. But you niggas is slandering the name and the work of the people that go out there every day and put their life on the line so these kids could go to school. So they could get on the transit and the buses without having to worry about a nigga saying, where you from, blood? Gang banging on them, beating them up. Niggas that's trying to put out fires figuratively and literally, nigga, before they start.
I stood out there with TD when he was working with the kids at the school. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was out there with him, bro.
Wait,
And
how many times you been over there with TD and Big U?
a couple of times, bro, probably like 3 or 4 times, bro. TD had me pull up a few times, bro.
How
And
many police did you see? In
none.
all?
None.
Not
Matter of
one?
fact, I seen one at the train station that do that. You know how like you gotta do random, like you patrol that area?
Yeah.
But he wasn't with the grid workers. He wasn't hopping out and big kick. No. Motherfucker came through, you know, basically routine and left.
But wait. Damu Kiwe got booked to help pass out the backpacks at Crenshaw High School. When we went up there, how many police did you see?
Man, there was no police officers around.
So
None.
wait, so that means that you could work with the grid and not be working with the police? Is that
Correct.
what we're saying?
Correct.
Damn,
Correct.
damn. So these niggas believe some niggas that ain't really from 60s or one nigga who got ran up out the 60s, right?
Come on, bro.
They didn't even run him out. He just know he can't go back and didn't come back, right? Once he got out of jail, doing the sneak shit, creep shit he did to his godson, right? Lil Dominique.
Come on, man.
Rico the Rap Rose. His name is Dominique, right? So he know he can't go back over there because he did foul. So he ain't even went back over there, right? So you telling me that these niggas that's been on the internet, nigga from the IE, Luce Cannon, right? The Crip cop, right? Who was a failed football player, a failed boxer. He's doing all of this. Say he started banging after high school, but he can't tell us who put him on. They gonna believe these niggas who ain't in the street, who ain't a part of the community, just because these niggas came on the internet and said it. So I'm starting to think these niggas is smarter than these dumbass niggas, bro. These niggas that believe it is they more important part of the problem than the dumbass niggas that's trying to profit off it. At least them niggas trying to profit off it. You know what I'm saying? At least them niggas trying to get off these cases they catching. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is believing it. They don't know what the fuck going on and they ain't getting nothing. These niggas dumber than them niggas. And the nigga from the valley. Nigga, what you know about what's going on in South Central, nigga? What you know about what's going on in Bompton except hearsay that you hear second and third party from a couple niggas that suck your dick for some crumbs? I mean, maybe it make too much sense. You know what I'm saying? Big U's a rat. He's a grid cop. He snitched on Eddie Boy. We debunked all of that shit, nigga. And exposed every one of them niggas. And they still cool with them niggas. Oscar Mayer Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Mayer Mafia. Oh, one more thing. These niggas said that Duse Ms put out some fake paperwork on himself. Let's make sure we bring this to the point. And I got some clips that we could play, right? Duse Ms didn't bring no paperwork, period, except what's on active chucks. Every case I ever caught, nigga. From CYA to attempted murder, to the feds, armed bank robbery, to slapping up my whole bitch and going to the state penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm going to post what I went to camp for, too. They raided the spot. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. I was 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then then I went to camp for a G-Rod, boot camp before that. I'm going to put all that shit up, right? But, nigga, how the fuck, if I ain't wrote, first of all, 115 RVR is a fucking California Department of Correctional Rehabilitation, the state penitentiary, write-up. I used to work in the captain's office as a clerk in New Delano, B Yard. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to organize these paperwork, RVRs, and all of that. I got access to that every day. I could go grab it. Some niggas like to get that drawing shit, like to get what's that copy stuff where if you write on it, Yael, it goes to the other paper, carbon. They like to get the carbon paper so that they could draw and shit. So a nigga might be like, "Hey, Duse Ms, I'll give you $5 from the store if you give me some RVRs," and I'd bring them in. I just made a quick little $5, like it's easy access. A RVR typed up with Duse Ms' real name, Duse Ms' real CDCR number, and narrated a whole story about Duse Ms getting knocked out. It don't have a court stamp on it. You dumbass niggas, how you calling something without a court stamp or that ain't discovery paperwork? This is a write-up. And I got that to CS2 back in exchange for some money. How the politics go, before you bring it and stand on it, you supposed to and have the obligation to make sure you check the authenticity. I thought we was gonna get some more money out the nigga. As soon as he sent the first 2,000, well, I think it was 1,200, then 800 or some shit like that. I said, oh, he gonna send some more. That nigga got that motherfucking RVR, and Wack100 brought it to the internet. He published it without checking authenticity. His name is on that. His credibility is on that. Because for all we know, he would. I'm thinking he gonna get the shit. See that? That nigga Duse Ms wasn't never in a Calipat. This shit is fake. I'm just trying to get as much money out the nigga before he can. And he's saying Oscar Mayer Mafia. Shout out to Ray Give TV, dick sucking ass. Shout out to Clubhouse Shenanigan and they dick sucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rumerati and they dick sucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Death of the Couch Chasers, the Oscar Mayer Mafia. They dick sucking ass. Y'all fuck y'all credibility off, believing and trusting in this nigga. The story he told you about him walking all these penitentiary yards, and he didn't even know how to differentiate from a real RVR and a fake one. And y'all niggas followed his lead, so you dumbass niggas all published this shit on your page. Oh, shout out to The Answer. Dale, your dick sucking ass still got it up. I should have struck your page for slander, you dumbass nigga. I've never been DP. Nigga, I ain't never been knocked out, nigga. I'm 1,000-0. Nigga, I do the knocking out. I do the DPs. I call the DPs. What the fuck? But nigga, every day they wake up and look in the mirror. Oh, that can't be. He can't be what he say he is. I just can't see it. No, you can't see it in yourself, pussy ass nigga. That nigga said, hey, Yael, could you bust that line on the verse where you said I'm gonna have to check a nigga paperwork? If you a day one, nigga, prove it. See, that's two back. If you a day one, nigga, prove it. Use a mystery, nigga. Don't nobody know you from putting in no work, standing on no business, nigga. Nigga, where's your RVRs? Where's your write-up? Where's your assault on the police paperwork? You can get that right now on CDCR website, nigga. Pull up your C files, nigga. Show us, nigga. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't believe it. So that's just where it's at, man. We winning. Y'all act like y'all didn't know it. I didn't even realize that. I knew we was winning, but I didn't know it was over. I'm gonna get this bag out this nigga World Store on YouTube. We gonna continue to do this content. We gonna be doing these films and documentaries. We gonna be putting out music, promoting music. Hey, any artist need promotion? You know what I'm saying? We doing 900, almost 1 million views a month on Active Chuck's Instagram. You want the analytics? I'll shoot them to you. We doing almost 200,000 a month on Active Chuck's YouTube. That's 200,000 people that can hear your song. That's over 1 million people that can hear your song with Insta. We ain't talking about Facebook. We ain't talking about TikTok. We ain't talking about Clubhouse. Tap in. Serious inquiries only. And if you don't want to be a big dummy, like if you don't want your CEO all on Clubhouse, butt naked, with his ass in the air, come to Damu Keyway Conversations, nigga. Let's go.
Man, I'm dead, dog. Nigga said naked. I'm dead.
Nigga, dead ass. Y'all acting like y'all didn't know what that nigga was doing, man. The freaky pay rule, nigga. Let me see if I got something from one of my boys, man. I want y'all to hear something, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear something. And I hope it's the right version, because this nigga be, the the Keyway pop star really get in his feelings if a nigga paid to play the wrong version of this. I told him he need to already release the shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, send me the right version right now so I can blast this motherfucking section, nigga. Is he on the phone?
Yo,
What up?
I appreciate you mentioning that man Marcellus, homie. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Which one? Oh, you talking about the brother in Missouri?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Well, we gonna run that content tonight. You know what I'm saying? We get new carpet and shit. As soon as I'm done with that, man, I'm gonna set a room up for later on tonight, and we gonna focus on that since we already won this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I would hold my comments until then, man.
This shit is bullying at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
Man, what's that you was
What's that
you was saying about DEA
Seals
seals and
Luce, what you was saying?
Luce? What you was
Oh,
saying?
Luce Cannon. Yeah, you didn't know about that?
Nah.
Nah. Hey, shout out Smoked Out TV. Hey, Scandalous Los Angeles, do you text me if you got the video? Send me the link. We'll play that little video real quick so he can hear it from the horse's mouth, man. Crazy Rick from Barson Paru. He used to live with Gigi and Luce Cannon and shit. It was a play, you know what I'm saying, on some money. They supposed to do a transaction, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? And when Luce come back with the money say DEA evidence on the money. The video of Crazy Rick
explaining what happened to him when he had to jump off the freeway to get away from the police. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga, he not only did it say that, them niggas see this nigga, he says, nigga, I want my money. Nigga, I don't want that shit you got right there, nigga. You finna give me my money for my shit. And the nigga like, all right, take me right here. This nigga acting like he finna get $15,000 or whatever it was, but something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you know the prices, then you know what we talking about, right? And this nigga acting like he finna pull it up out the teller. He's on the phone while he's at the fucking ATM, and he called the police. The police come and pull up and took, I think it was either Buck that got caught or Buck cousin, you know what I'm saying, that he took the, because he was like, nigga, I'm staying here till I get my money. Niggas like, nigga, the police got the sirens on, nigga, we out of here. Crazy Rick ran, jumped off the freeway to escape. Uh-oh, we got the content. Let me put this, what you call it, on. We'll let Crazy Rick tell you about it. We stay with the content, man.
This is Rockstar 2800 with Smut Free TV, the hottest content in these internet streets. So I was there in that nigga house for like 2 months, so I seen everything behind the scenes. I seen all the lies the nigga was telling. Yeah, you said, so you said, all right, let's rewind. So he reaches out to Big U, he wants to sign, he fakes wants to sign Criticality. Yeah. Okay, how you get up in the mix? Is you engineering fucking with Criticality? I was engineering Criticality, shit. Okay, and then, so, okay, from there, he reaches out, he wants to sign Criticality. You end up in the mix. How y'all around him now? How y'all end up around him? So I ended up losing my apartment over there in Ontario and shit. So I'm moving this nigga house. I'm like, well, you supposed to be paying the nigga, so I'm finna move in your shit. So I'm moving this nigga house. And I'm over there with my equipment, engineering and shit for the little niggas that's coming through. So then all of a sudden, this nigga talking about he got to play for some bread. And then they play for their bread. We all dip out, go try to do the play or whatever. And the nigga, he get caught trying to scam the homie, and he gets scared and go and call the police. He get caught. Okay, before we get into that play, you living with him at his house, yeah, right? Yep. Wait, do you start to notice little shit? I seen the nigga email himself and act like he was DJ Mustard and all that. What? You fucking you lying, bro. Hey, because he sold one of my niggas, he sold my nigga Reggie from New Birth a mustard beat, but it wasn't no mustard beat. And the nigga emailed the nigga from he made a mustard email. Emailed the nigga from the mustard email. And he sold the nigga the beat for like $7,500. This guy's just a scammer, just a pure natural born scammer. That nigga, that's all he does. He's a fucking scammer. That's what that nigga do. He'll do nothing. He got a little cool little house because he got CPN numbers. His brother makes CPN numbers with credit on them. So that's how they get their big houses. This nigga not rich. Wow. Niggas go get a Bentley with a CPN number with good ass credit on it. That's how they get Bentleys and all that bullshit. Them niggas don't have no money. So, Jermaine and Tremaine. Man, that's a twin, right? He got a twin? Yeah. He tried to lie, saying that niggas a year younger than him. These niggas was born in 1982, nigga. These niggas 41 years old, not 31. What's your relationship with the brother? I don't know the nigga. I just seen the nigga like 2-3 times. Okay, is his brother more real than he is? Nah, both niggas is liars, but his brother be telling nigga he a liar, but that's 2 times I seen him. Oh, shit. Oh, God, like, nigga, you a liar. So, and I ain't never seen those 6 souls at his house except for one time, and that's the first time the nigga met the 6 nigga that came to his house. And you said you was trying to go to the hood day? And what he say? I woke this nigga up on June 10th, nigga. I say, hey, nigga, it's y'all hood day. Let's go to LA, go to hood day. And he was like, hell no, we already put in our work. Like, nigga, it's hood day, though. Nigga, y'all not excited? I'm like, nigga, let's go to hood day. You thinking niggas is factors? Niggas is acting like they this, that? Oh, let's pull up to the hood day. And then the moment I'm asking all my niggas, I fuck with a whole bunch of 6 I'm asking all my 6 niggas, who is this nigga? They said, cuz ain't from the hood. I'm like, for sure. Damn. So you found all this while living? Yeah. And I really found out when I did my homework on the nigga after he called the police, though. Okay. Before we get to that, because that's the juicy part. That's the juicy part. I know everybody want to know about that. You said the nigga lies about his age. Yeah, he was saying, when I met the nigga, he was saying he was 27 years old. Or 26 years old. But this nigga, I looked him up. Like, nigga, then he was using another nigga named Luce Cannon in New York. Name saying he was producing for Keisha Cole and all him. But Luce Cannon in New York is from Brooklyn. He the nigga that produced for Nas and Keisha Cole and Mariah Carey and all them. That nigga's name is Gordon, not Tremaine. Okay. This nigga found the nigga's name and looked up what he did. He run around saying he did all that shit. Then he talking about he was producing at 14. This nigga didn't touch a beat never until after he met me. And the shit was garbage. So is it safe to say this shit is all like he's like all a fraud? Like everything's a fraud? The whole... That nigga's a fucking fraud. He's a liar, nigga. He's a mark. All that. The nigga lied to the homie. He said, hey, I'm gonna call you back. I just broke Rick's jaw. I gotta take him to the hospital. And I didn't hear about that till after I left the nigga house. The homie finally told me because me and the homie wasn't talking over that nigga because he sold him that mustard beat. Man, that's crazy. That nigga Buck out in here? Where you at? You said Buck Adam? Yeah, B Adam. I see him. I see him. I just brought him up. Yeah, he know about Cud too. He got something to do with it. Y'all can hear me? Yeah. What's happening, homie? Welcome to Smoke Free TV. What's happening? Buck Adam from Pomona. Oh yeah, what's your issue with Luce Cannon? Oh man, my phone kind of fucked up and fuck off. I'm gonna get back on there though, but you know the whole story Brick Baby was talking about you know the fake play with the woo wop when the nigga called the police with the fake money and all that. That nigga was there. That nigga was there too with me. Oh, so y'all the two niggas, and you said one you got away. This one? Nah, it was about one. It was me, you, yeah, like 6 of us, huh? But I'm gonna be real. That nigga ain't no statute of limitation. That that nigga different. You feel me? Yeah. Okay. The way he put the police on the nigga, everybody fell back because it was like yeah. You ever seen a movie where motherfuckers get to work, look at the shit, and then as soon as it's good, motherfucker test, and then the police ran in? Nah, man. Nah, not no power type shit. Come on. Man. He trying to do some ghost type shit. Okay. Leading up to this, we ain't gonna go into detail on that. Leading up to, how did y'all end up there? He set up all this? Was it his? Okay. When Rick told you how he was living over there, he told you he was living over there. Rick brought me over there, and then I started chopping it up with the nigga. So the same nigga, Critic Kelly. The phone went out. I think his phone might have went out. Yeah, but the nigga, I walk over there with some music and start chopping it up with that nigga. And then the nigga was talking about the play he had, and I was kind of skeptical still, but I was like, fuck with it, let's go do it. So we called the other homie and go get the little woo wop whatever, and then we go to the thing, and this nigga's on his phone. He's on the speakerphone, but he acting like he's doing the play. So he act like he in there scuffling on the phone. And then he run out with a bag in his hand, jump in the car, like, come on, let's go, I got it. Like they trying to get me. So then the nigga, I drive home. The nigga dig in the bag and pull out the money and say the shit on it, the evidence shit or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, what you mean? What did it say on it? What you mean? It had the federal. He said it's DEA evidence on it. What the fuck? Hey, shout out to Rockstar.
Man, no, man. He said he
Crazy
had
Rick.
on the last part. So he said he had the DNA evidence. So he tried to give him some money with the DNA evidence on it.
Right.
Like,
And then the nigga like, nigga, what is this? Nigga, we ain't taking that. Nigga, you finna give me my motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga like, all right, take me right here to the thing. So they 3 cars deep. He acting like he getting all of this money up out the teller, and he on the phone. While he on the phone, he called the police. The police pull up. Everybody else get away, except I think it was the other one. Not but the other one get cracked. He had the blick on him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to leave because he tried. Nigga, fuck, I'm not leaving without my money. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen? Gonna happen. And that nigga said, "Are you Tremaine Williams, the one that called me?" Like, nah, I ain't no motherfucking Tremaine. He lined them niggas up, man. Nigga ended up going to jail with a blick or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, nasty work.
wow, that sounds crazy. I ain't never heard that story.
Yeah, we passed on it because they, like he said, the statute of limitations, bro. This ain't gonna be one of the platforms. But niggas be like, double keyway is like Vlad, you know. But for whatever reasons,
Yeah.
they wanted to get their story out, and they went to Rockstar, and he ran the content, and you know what I'm saying. They said what they felt was, cool enough to say. But yeah, man,
So. Damn, that's crazy. So who was that talking? Who was them two dudes that were talking?
that was Buck and Crazy Rick from Bars and Paru. Buck is from I think like Pomona or the IE or something like that. But and then the other dude that went to jail, I forgot his name, but I talked to him on the phone too. And then also we was trying to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, Damu Kiwi conversation. We ain't like the 100 EBT side or Oscar Mayer Mafia. Nigga, if you make a statement serious like that, you gotta have the receipts, bro. You gotta have the work. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga Bullets Gotti, bitch ass Dottie Gotti, the transmission loving nigga, he came up in here earlier and he talking about Duse Ms threw a bitch in the trunk and kidnapped and beat the bitch and all of this shit. So I got the link up top, you know what I'm saying? We don't hide nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I said, well, read the paperwork for it. We gonna let you on the stage and we don't give them type of niggas voices because I wanted to make a fool of itself. You know what I'm saying? They're all gonna laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? This is why you goofy niggas shouldn't even get in politics you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to speak on nothing you don't know nothing about. But niggas still get these type of niggas voices on their platform. You weird as them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I put the link up top. It says I went to trial, was found guilty of assault, was acquitted on kidnapping. Acquitted. That means 12 jurors, not that many black. I might have been 2 blacks on my jury. You know what I'm saying? Found that never happened. I never dragged it, threw nobody in no truck. The videos is all throughout King Taco parking lot, the back of King Taco parking lot, nigga, right off the Hope Stroll on Long Beach Boulevard, right? Cameras sees everything, and that never happened. It shows her walking to go get in my car parked on the street on the passenger side. Trunk, dragged, threw in the trunk. That was either a woman that testified that she was traumatized by seeing me hit the girl, or a woman that testified, because we didn't know the woman. You know what I'm saying? That testified that because the police told her we need to get this nigga off the streets, you're doing the right thing, just say this and say that. You know what I'm saying? So, You know, that's how they railroad niggas. I ended up getting 8 years for the assault. I would have got 23 years had I kidnapped that woman, bro. 15 years for kidnapping in California. That shit never happened, bro. But you got niggas parroting it from this rat ass nigga. This nigga's a federal source. So if a federal source is bringing his agenda and you're parroting it, you're just another proxy of the fucking federal government, nigga. Whether you're a dupe, you know what I'm saying? Whether you know willingly or unwillingly, nigga, you're doing the works of a motherfucker of the federal government trying to put niggas in jail. Shit nasty work, man.
So you saying Suge got the same? He saying the same thing?
Wait, what should it say? About what part?
No, I'm saying about whacking up and the poochie and all that.
Hey,
He's
hey,
saying
look, hey, look, we ain't gonna should try to get back out. We ain't gonna speak on too much. Damn, I said all that. We ain't gonna speak up on too much because that's one of the reasons we ain't put it out. We don't want to hurt his chances on his appeal and the shit he got going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I just put two and two together. I know you said you had an interview with him. I just was wondering, did he
Yeah,
speak on
yeah.
it?
You trying to dig into the thing? That's why I said that. You know what I'm saying? Because some things got a time and a place. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, keeping it a buck, that nigga's done. He's broke. He's faking like he's doing something. He in prison on the street. You know what I'm saying? You on the streets and you can't go nowhere unless you got a big entourage of niggas that you paying. Mr. Payroll. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got the bread to do that like that. Nigga, you didn't even have the bread to get Keefe D out. You had to middleman it from somebody else. Could be the Fed. That was my theory. You know what I'm saying? I told Reggie Wright that. I said, Reggie, um, I said, I think that the reason Wack was trying to get Keefe D out, because if there's one person in the world that has a right to get all of the evidence of everybody interviewed in the Tupac and Biggie investigation, is Keefe D. Because he's being charged for the murder of Tupac. Nigga, Reggie Wright Jr. was a suspect as well as a witness on that case. So it's really nasty work. That nigga Reggie Wright said he would do that just so he could control the narrative. So ever since then, Reggie Wright seen how sharp a nigga was peeping the whole play, right? Because if he get that paperwork, CS2 back, if he could air CS2 back out, it's going to say he gave up that information for Poochie. It's going to say what he got caught with on the Main Street case. That's how the Main Streets walked off. Remember he said, I say Shaq and 7 Main Street Crips. Paul Root did it. Then the nigga say, once I get that paperwork, that nigga say, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't had nothing to do with that case. I ain't from Main Street. Neither was Ray J, nigga. But we got his statement to the police in it. It was Ray J security guard. Mark Stevens put you as Ray J security guard. Because you was a blood, he was a blood. Both claimed power rule. He needed somebody to look out for him on the West Coast. So you was a security guard, nigga. You think they're not going to question the security guard about attempted to extortion, especially when we got the paperwork that Mark Stevens in the police statement said Cash Jones came to him and told him that Stutterbox said he got a Shaq fucking a bitch that ain't his wife, and TMZ will pay a lot of money for it, right? That's what the paperwork say. So it does say Cash Jones in the paperwork on the main streets, nigga. That's conspiracy to extortion. Nigga, how you ain't in jail? But if you don't believe Mark Stevens, you can go to Stutterbox statement to the police when he walked in and told him that 2 weeks before he got kidnapped and robbed and all of that shit and pistol whipped and beat up, that he told Cash Jones to go holler at Shaq and Mark Stevens and tell him he got the video. TMZ will pay a lot for the video. Corroborating evidence of equals one fact under the conspiracy law. Wack100 completed one overt act as a part of the conspiracy to extort Shaquille O'Neal and Mark Stevens. But he ain't in jail. How that case go away? Why Detective Coet, the sheriff, say the only person that they arrested on that whole Main Street case was Cash Jones. So all of that evidence to come out. They didn't want Detective Coet. Greg Hayden says it. He didn't want Detective Coet and them getting on the stand because Stutterbox. He tried to blame, because Stutterbox was lying that he wasn't an informant. That's cat. Niggas lie on the stand all the time. You hear emotion, Your Honor, I like to impeach the, what's it called? Impeach the witness for perjury. And that they'll give a jury instruction to the jurors that they know for a fact that that statement is a lie, but they don't. So make sure y'all know that's a lie for the record. And they're going to proceed on whatever other relevant evidence and let them deliberate on that. But the federal task force, the head nigga in the Biggie and Tupac murder investigation, went out of his way to involve himself on a Main Street Mafia case where the sheriffs and the LAPD had to tell them, no, I didn't want the police to go on the stand. Yeah, you was protecting Cash Jones. You're 137. Because a 137 confidential source identity can't even be revealed to a judge. So to preserve the Biggie and Tupac case, this is my theory, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, they had to clear that up. Hey, Viola Davis, if you ever hear this, tap in. I'm Duse Ms. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, I don't want the whole steak. You know what I'm saying? You had that $100 million lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? That was the priority of the LAPD. If they believe the Poochie theory, then how come they never continued going after Suge? Nigga, they ran with that. Corroborated by Reggie Wright Jr., corroborated by Cash Jones, corroborated by Tanisha Swan, who got like 10 AKAs. That's the one that Reggie Wright Jr. drove to the DEA office on Temple Street, downtown LA. Drove her so that she could go. He admits that, right? Drove her so that she could go talk to the police and tell them Suge had her pick up 15,000 and give it to Poochie. You know what I'm saying? Who brought CS2 back around death row? Reggie Wright Jr., not Suge. That's his protege. The police, nigga. You got put on around death row by the police. It's nasty work, bro. Hot girl. Yael done left. Henny, shout out Scandalous Los Angeles TV. You know what I'm saying? If anybody know where we could get intervention for people who go to bars too often and shit, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Let's put that out there so now they can know who Scandalous is. You know, they hate Scandalous Los Angeles that
Yeah,
they
they
don't
do
know
not
who
like
it is.
scandalous.
So I'm gonna give them some clues where they.
Well, he said somebody.
He posted that. He said he was
Wow.
about when he was at the Slauson Swap meet. Yael is in the hospital. These niggas is crazy, man. But nah, hey,
Man, you heard what Rose. You heard Rose say yesterday, man. Wow.
about when he was at the Slauson Swap meet?
Well, he said somebody he went up there, but no, I'm talking about no. I don't know. He said he went to get coffee or something. He went to look for Big U to fight for charity or something. He was
Now he
saying.
posted that. He said he was at the Slauson shopping center. That's the Slauson Swap meet. The nigga went to the Brim Hood to call. Why you didn't go to the 60s if you looking for Big U? Why are you going to the Brim Hood, the Slauson Swap meet, looking for Big U? That nigga's on the publicity stuff, my nigga. These niggas is clowns, bro. Goofology 101, man.
No, but he said something about Luce Cannon dad was a rat. Or something. I'm like, damn.
Man, he
Crazy.
said Big U was a rat. We already disproved that. Where's the paperwork? Nigga, bring the paperwork. We'll flame him. That's content. If it is, I ain't got nothing to say no shit like that. Shit. Why do everybody just believe what these niggas say and they ain't got to produce no receipts though? Earlier today, I heard the nigga CS2 back was over there talking about Big Messy Marv. Shout out to the big homie, man. Big Messy Marv for Pacoima, man. Saying that his brother was a rat. Like you said that 2 years ago. I told you I got the text messages. Bring the paperwork. He kicked me off his stage. I said, nigga, I'm not saying nobody a rat unless I see the paperwork. Nigga, that's proper protocol. Nigga could blow your motherfucking head off for that. And if the nigga's a rat, then fuck him anyway. I can stand on that. But I can't stand on no lie and speculation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, my homies will violate me if I did some shit like that without the paperwork. Nigga, I ain't never got DP'd in my life. I don't give a fuck who I am, nigga. Ain't nobody bigger than the B. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to pull up. And nigga, I would be totally out of pocket, nigga. But these niggas who ain't never checked the nigga paperwork a day in their life, because you got niggas in prison that don't know how to check paperwork. Them nigga, hey, football. We was in the feds. You know what I'm saying? Football. He was at work, so he might can't talk. Yeah, I was gonna have him tell you how we was pressing niggas for paperwork, nigga. How niggas got me in day paperwork because a nigga named Eminem was asking for his paperwork, saying that it's alleged that he was a snitch. Nigga, this is what I've been doing. I just was regulating. Nigga, we really gonna stand on that. These niggas ain't gonna stand on nothing. These niggas don't even know how to read paperwork. Sound like they don't even want to hear the paperwork. But they want to call niggas snitches. Shit's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I thought he seen the work the way he said with the
Man,
confidence, the
that's
way he
what it
said it.
sounded good when Wack said the shit about Messy Moore, brother. And yeah, and he testified and this and this and this and that star witness. So I'm like, damn, that shit sound bad. I'm like, he like, so Duse Ms, that's your boy. What you gonna say? Say that shit sound bad, but where's the paperwork? That's one man making accusations against another man, and I wasn't there and ain't seen no paperwork. He said, I'm gonna bring. He kicked me off the stage. Then he promised he was gonna bring the paperwork. Here we is, 2 years later, and today he talking about the same paperwork he still ain't brought, bro. It might have been 3 years now, nigga, or close to it. Because at that time, I wasn't beefing with Wack. I was keeping it copacetic. I don't want no problem with nobody, let alone the nigga with money. A nigga can do anything with money, but what I ain't gonna do is fear no motherfucking man and not stand on what I believe on with my integrity, my principles, my morals, my moral compass. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different moral compass. You know what I'm saying? I can't be in the penitentiary regulating rats and doing all that and believe you a rat and then keep fucking with you. But that don't mean I gotta kill you. It don't mean I gotta beat you up. I could choose to say, look, bro, I don't want to do business with you. But this is a public space, so that nigga used to stalk me. That nigga, bro, go on YouTube. I think it's UOD about G Perico. Go on YouTube, Wack100, UOD, and Crip Mac. Viral moments, bro. All of those was in our room. After the first time I talked to the nigga, I told him I didn't want to do no business with him. But I ain't on no bullshit with you. I'm just on something else, my nigga. Seems like you like to keep a lot of shit started. Nigga, nigga, I'ma stand on what I'ma stand on. That means I'm finna go back to jail. So no, I'ma pass on that. All money ain't good money. Nigga, I already got shit set up anyway. I got plugs anyway. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Val TV Network. Shout out to CW. Shout out Fox. Sinclair Broadcasting. Niggas be talking about YouTube. That YouTube money ain't like that. Not at the level we at. Some little chump change might pay your bill or something. One of your bills or something. Couple of your bills or something. On a good month. Actually, you can't live off no shit like that. The corporate sponsorship pay me more than my fucking YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Color Raps. But yeah, man, nigga got all kind of plugs, man. I do consultations for anybody who don't want to be like the dodos. We're going to do it next Friday, so I give everybody enough time. You want to learn how to copyright your intellectual property, we're going to do a whole little seminar and shit. You know what I'm saying? Follow exclusive membership on Active Chucks on YouTube. We'll be doing it there for the exclusive membership. You still going to have to pay an extra $100 cash out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give YouTube all of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're going to do it. So go pay for the exclusive membership. Next Friday, we'll be scheduling that. Even if you miss it, you'll still have access to that video if you ain't able to make that time. You know what I'm saying? Protect all creatives need to do that. Like